Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nikki. Today we're going to talk about my Amazon favorites. So these are things that I use on a weekly or daily basis. Things that I think that you will like as well. So if you're interested in seeing what lands on my favorite list on Amazon, then keep watching. Okay, so Amazon's become a pretty popular thing, especially when you have Prime. You can get things shipped to your house in, what, 2 days normally. Let's add in the pandemic, and sometimes we're talking a few more days, but still relatively, it's worth it, you know. And I've sort of become an Amazon addict. We pretty much buy everything off Amazon. So let's get started with this video, and let me show you some of my favorites that I've come across. So one of my favorites is this Lazy Susan plastic turntable. So I use this in the bathroom. I do not use this in the kitchen, which most people use theirs in the kitchen. I wanted something I can put my moisturizer, my cleanser, things that I use in my nightly routine in one place and not just kind of in my medicine cabinet. Oh, excuse me, in my medicine cabinet. So basically, this comes in handy if it's everything that I need and I don't have to worry about having to go multiple places for what I need in my nightly routine. You can use this anywhere. You can use this in your kitchen. You can use this in your living room. You could put your TV remotes on this. I mean, the list is endless. Do whatever would work for you. For me, this works well in the bathroom for what I had intended it for. Now, the other thing that I have is another Lazy Susan, and it's just one tier, and I use this to put my favorite perfumes and sprays on, and that way I can put this on my dresser and and whatever one that I want, I just need to turn it. It just keeps it all in one place, and that's what I use it for. You can use this again for very multiple different things. That's just what works best for me. That's kind of like you being creative in your own way to figure out what you would use it for. Next up is this handy dandy fan. Now, what I really like about this is that it has a stand. So I can lay this flat on a surface and not have to worry about it tipping over or anything like that. It also has a peel on the bottom so that if you wanted to stick it to like a permanent location, you can use that. I use this for any time I do my makeup. So I'm sitting there fanning it dry, like whether I'm waiting for my primer to set in or my finishing spray, whatever, I use it if I'm hot. That's kind of more or less what I use the fan for, but it's come in handy many times, even if I'm at the computer. I don't know if you guys are in a house that kind of has different rooms that can be heated differently, that tend to get hot more so than other rooms, and that tends to be the room that I'm always in, is one of the hottest rooms in the house. So comes in handy. Next on my list is this awesome wireless keyboard. Now, if you're like me, I do everything on my phone, and I'm also a writer, so I tend to write a lot, and this came in handy because I don't want to have to sit at a laptop. Anytime I'm at a laptop, I want to go to sleep. So this is just convenient for me. I can still bring it anywhere I want, and it has this nice stand on it if you're going to use it with an iPad. The only thing I don't like about it is there's no, like, what's the word I'm looking for? There's no different breaking points in it. It just opens one level So it almost, if I were to put like my iPad on here, it's almost too up and down for me. So I don't use the stand. I just prop whatever is going to be what I'm reading off of. And then I use just the keyboard. Highly recommend. It was fairly inexpensive and works with my iPhone or iPad. Next up on my list is something kind of silly, but for me, I tend to use this quite a bit. So let's all laugh, but you know that if you had one, you would use it too. This is a back scratcher. It is extendable. And you know, it just so happens to reach that spot that your hand just can't ever get a good enough reach on. So I don't want to have to ask my husband every time to rub my back. And if your husband is anything like mine, as soon as he finds a spot, he stops. So back scratcher, pretty self-explanatory there. Amazon, came in a 3-pack. Next up on my list is if you have a bunch of women in your house or girls and they have lots of hair, I highly recommend getting these wet brushes. Now, obviously we are a Little Mermaid fan, so we have a Little Mermaid themed wet brush in our house. My hair, as you can see, is naturally thick, wavy, curly. It is brushed through, so I don't have to worry about those nasty tangles in my hair. I get tangles and so does my daughter. So this brush has saved many tears from happening because it just somehow, it's like magically, I don't even know how to explain it. It just magically brushes your hair without it pulling, and it doesn't hurt. So wet brushes are definitely a must in our house, and I have several of them laying all over the house. You can buy these a lot of different places, but Amazon is also one of them. They come in all different styles and colors. So highly recommend if you have a kid, use a wet brush. Another super favorite of mine is these, now I cannot think of the name of these bottles, but I will link it below and it'll have the name. But these water bottles are really cool. I don't know if you could see that mist, but it's also, I didn't hold that down the entire time. I press it once and it sprays ginormous, fine, even spray. I use this for whether I need to wet her hair, my hair, or I put cleaning solution in it, use it to clean. Very convenient, very inexpensive, and on Amazon. They come in all different sizes too, which is another convenient plus. Next up is, we're gonna go into kind of like a food and drink category. So crazy cups. This coffee is amazing. If you have a Keurig, if you like coffee, if you like flavored coffee, I highly, highly, highly recommend Crazy Cups. This flavor is Death by Chocolate. I'm telling you, this is like a chocolate lover's dream. They also have decaf flavors as well. I'm all about the caffeine, so I get the caffeinated ones. This is a medium roast, and then I like to add skinny syrups. If you have not tried these, they are a great addition to your coffee. You can use these for many different things, desserts, or just adding any type of flavor. These have 0 cal, 0 sugar, zeros all down the line. I personally purchased mine off of skinnymixes.com, but they do offer these on Amazon if you wanted to buy them off Amazon. This is vanilla caramel, love it, goes well with my chocolate coffee. But I also love, what is it? Caramel waffle cone. Oh my God, these are just great combinations. And like I said, you can use them if you make your own ice cream to add flavor to your ice cream without the sugar. I don't even add sugar to my coffee anymore because this sweetens my coffee enough to where I don't need to add that. Again, I'll link it below. Now I want to talk to you about two different cups that I really like. This one is a glass cup. This is from Life Factory. They come in all different sizes. They have all different lids. With different spouts. This is just the wide mouth spout. I think they have one that's more circular. They have a straw. All different ones, all different colors, all different sizes, including they have baby bottles and also ones for toddlers as well. So highly recommend if you're in the market for a glass bottle. The only downside to this glass bottle in particular is that it does not keep it cold or hot. So it's basically the temperature isn't going to last very long in this bottle. If you're a glass bottle person, hook it up. The other one is my Bubba Cup. Oh my God, you guys, this cup is huge. I think it's like 64 ounces if I'm not mistaken. 48 ounces. Okay. You only need 2 of these, as your water intake. So this really helps me get my water down. I do not travel with this cup. If I do, I have to be careful because of its size. It does not fit in my cup holder in the car. So that's my only con about this cup. It does keep it cold. It will keep it hot. I just love this cup so much. This is my everyday, what I drink water out of cup. You can rotate the lid so that the straw is on the side that you need it, no matter which way you drink. Obviously a lot of lids are like that, but just saying, Bubba Cup, I'll link it below. I think that's it for today's video. So again, these are just some things that I use on a daily to weekly basis. So maybe you'll be interested in purchasing some of these, maybe not, but these are just some of my favorites, and I will have everything linked below in the description box. If you did enjoy this video, I recommend you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel below and hit that notification bell right next to it, and you will be alerted anytime of my future videos. So that concludes today's video. I hope you guys have a really great day.